45-35. Let's go back in history now. Women's basketball, a remarkable story in the 70s. Let's look at it. By the early 1970s, Bill Walton and company had firmly established UCLA as one of sport's greatest dynasties. And the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden, was college basketball's king. But 3,000 miles away, just outside of Philadelphia, a tiny Catholic college named Immaculata was quietly building a reputation of its own. The architect was Kathy Rush, and her teams were so successful that lofty comparisons were inevitable. From 72 through 74, the Mighty Macs rolled over the best. Their run-and-gun offense produced 35 straight wins and 3 consecutive national titles.
I think the impact that Immaculata had was different than the impact that UCLA had because of the timing. We were pioneers. We were limited financially. And UCLA sort of came in the middle of the history of men's basketball.
3 pioneers have remained prominent today in women's basketball. Renee Muth at Penn State, Marianne Crawford coaches Old Dominion, and Teresa Shank leads Rutgers. And even when on opposite ends of the court, they agree on what made Immaculata great.
The team itself was very smart, obviously, and we were very, very patient, and we knew we were drilled well. We practiced double sessions before anybody even heard about double sessions, and Kathy Rush made us do an awful lot to be the champions.
We all were individuals who were highly motivated, willing to sacrifice and do anything to reach our goals, and we're doing that at a time when it wasn't necessarily the traditional thing to do, and that's a great source of pride for me.
Not much about the Mighty Macs was traditional, from their publicity to their fans. An unusual collection of parents, friends, and nuns who followed the team religiously. They called themselves a bucket brigade and wore their school spirit like a badge of honor.
You know, I'm not a basketball player. I never missed a game. I couldn't tell you about good things about a particular play and so on. But I was up there booing at the refs and cheering on the good calls, you know. And I think we were all there. It just gave us a whole new dimension in our life. And I think about giving to others. Well, that was a time when we were receiving.
I was so impressed because here were people who had certainly dedicated their lives to the service of others, and yet by my playing basketball was just such a trivial thing, and being part of that whole thing, I was able to bring such excitement and joy to someone else's life. They're very good friends because I think they're very special people, and I think when Immaculata basketball, that's what I think of.
A special team, the Mighty Macs of Immaculata College.
Here at Hewlett-Packard, we believe that the best way to solve your business computing problem is to make it our problem. Because we know that whatever system we design for your company